From groceries, they cleared out my whole refrigerator full of groceries.
Is gone.
Well, we had a shower curtain here.
Not stolen, thrown in the dumpster by order of the management at the Hamilton, the high-end mid-rise apartment building where Johnny and his daughter lived in the Deep Ellum neighborhood of Dallas.
They came to my door and cleaned everything out, from my daughter's clothes to my clothes to everything, from a toothbrush, bathing items. Like, they pretty much left me with nothing.
It's all in this police report Johnny filed when he returned home from work in late July to find his apartment door unlocked and the contents cleared out. According to the report's narrative, a leasing agent on site said there was a misunderstanding and maintenance accidentally cleared out Abney's unit instead of the unit next door where a tenant was being evicted.
This your stuff?
All of Johnny's belongings had been thrown in the dumpster hours earlier and had been picked over by the other residents. This is video Johnny took of his discarded stuff. He says his mattress had been urinated on.
Not only did they put my stuff out, they watched people take all my property all day.
Property management offered to get what they could from the trash and return it to Johnny's unit. Johnny said they even had that stained mattress professionally cleaned, but most of his and his daughter's stuff was gone.
He and his daughter owned was thrown in a...
What's up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? We got another one. We got another one. But first, hey, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that like button. Welcome in my house. Hey, welcome in the house. Go ahead and hit that like button. That don't cost you nothing. It don't cost you nothing to hit that like button because, hey, that's just what helps the channel grow. Hey, what's up, family? How you guys doing today? How are you doing today? Hey, man, I got another one. Man, this apartment complex, man. Dude wasn't getting evicted. He been paying his rent and everything, bro. And they mistakenly, I guess they thought it was the apartment that they had evicted out, whatever. And they threw all his stuff away. Family. Like, they threw all this dude's stuff away. Like, he go to work, he come home, turn the key, dude, his whole apartment empty. And the thing about it, he's a single dad. He lives with his daughter, man. And a lot of times we don't get credit for, the men that do take care of their kids. It's a lot of good men out here. And like I said, he's a single father and he lives with the daughter. But it's a hang up on this story, family. The apartment is in his ex's name. And so I think once the apartment complex found out that, hey, the lease is not in your name, yeah, they tried to use that against, like, we can't talk to you because the lease is not in your name. Come on, just off of moral ethics and stuff. You see this man, he got a daughter and everything. Like, man, come on. They tell him, you need to fill out a new application. You need to fill out an application so we can get you approved for apartment. Come on. But the biggest thing about this, the owners of these places, whether it's a corporation or whatever, they'll never hear about this incident because they're on the golf course. And that's what they're supposed to do. Don't get me wrong. That's where we all want to get to where we don't hear no problems. It's the people that's running things. And they don't want to get in trouble. So they take their ethics and they like downgrade, and they be like, let me see how we can get out of this. Well, yeah, we did throw all your stuff away and people pissed on it. People stole all your stuff, stole all your daughter's school supplies, everything. And all the food out of the refrigerator. I took all the food and everything. But you know what? We found this little clause in here. You're not even really on the lease. So are you really supposed to be in here? So that justifies everything. So we have nothing more to say to you. Come on, man. And that's why I tell you guys, you got to be on you. This world is a dog-eat-dog world. And nobody really cares. You have to love yourself. And you have to show people how you want to be, how you like to be cared for and loved. And when people see that, they respect you more, family. So, we got to get on. That's why we do the walk to live. Hey, are you walking today? Or are you running today? Hey, man, none of us are perfect, man. And that's what we out here. We trying to understand this journey that we're on. We're trying to understand the journey that we're on. And man, it's a rough one. And you have to have these cheat codes. And it's certain cheat codes that let us know, hey, this is how it's supposed to be done. Don't do this, don't do that. But you got to listen, family. True enough, do you listen to everything a person say? No. But you take little pieces here and you take little pieces there. And with those little pieces, that helps us get through our journey. Man, because people, they come back and they bite you hard. And everybody's watching their own back. But anyway, family, yeah, hit that like button, man. And I hope you guys are having a good day. We're going to finish watching this video, man. This is a banger right here, bro. This is crazy. Yeah, this is really crazy, family. Let's go back to it and see what we got here.
Dumpster after the management of his apartment building accidentally ordered maintenance to clean out his rental.
It turns out apartment management had the wrong unit number, and now that man says that he is out tens of thousands of dollars.
Building management argues he never should have been living there to begin with. Consumer reporter Steve Noviello is on your side tonight.
Used to have a couch here, a TV stand with the TV.
After Johnny Abney spent years building a life
This was my daughter's snack drawer.
for himself and his 9-year-old daughter,
It was a closet full of clothes.
this is all that's left of their stuff.
Everything gone.
Everything they own
Clothing items, all my groceries. They cleared out my whole refrigerator full of groceries.
is gone.
Well, we had a shower curtain here.
Not stolen, thrown in the dumpster by order of the management at the Hamilton, the high-end mid-rise apartment building where Johnny and his daughter lived in the Deep Ellum neighborhood of Dallas.
They came to my door and cleaned everything out, from my daughter's clothes to my clothes to everything, from a toothbrush, bathing items. Like, they pretty much left me with nothing.
It's all in this police report Johnny filed when he returned home from work in late July to find his apartment door unlocked and the contents cleared out. According to the report's narrative, a leasing agent on site said there was a misunderstanding and maintenance accidentally cleared out Abney's unit instead of the unit next door where a tenant was being evicted. All of Johnny's belongings had been thrown in the dumpster.
Hey, some of them was thrown in the dumpster, but you know they probably came in there and was like, what? Because, you know, he left for the day like he coming back. So I'm sure he probably had a little jewelry. They was probably like, man, the food was probably fat in the refrigerator. You know, it's a lot of apartment maintenance. They live in apartments that they maintenance. So they probably like, man, this is crazy. They left all this stuff, man. They had a field day. You already know how they do. You already know.
Dumpster hours earlier and had been picked over by the other residents. This is video Johnny took of his discarded stuff. He says his mattress had been urinated on.
Not only did they put my stuff out, they watched people take all my property all day.
Property management offered to get what they could from the trash and return it to Johnny's unit. Johnny said they even had that stained mattress professionally cleaned, but most of his and his daughter's stuff was gone for good.
This door is completely gone, and this one, they just completely broke it.
Much of what did make it back from the dumpster, he showed us, was damaged.
They told me that it was a mistake. They apologized. The first night, they were overly apologetic, like, let us know anything missing.
But that quickly took a turn.
Even though it was your stuff, it's her apartment. It's under her name. The contract is in her name and her name solely.
This is video Johnny recorded of a conversation he had with one of the leasing agents who was quick to point out the apartment in which he and his daughter lived was leased by his ex-girlfriend who had since moved out of state. Johnny was subletting without permission, and even though these receipts provided to us by an attorney for the Hamilton show that Johnny paid the near $3,000 in rent each month, any direct discussion about making him whole was off the table.
We are binded by law. We cannot discuss anything with anybody that is not her.
According to this lawsuit Johnny has now filed against the property management company, they gave him 24 hours to fill out his own rental application or face eviction.
I've already lost property. Now you're trying to kick me off the property at short notice with no resolve.
Here's the eviction notice. It was posted on his door the next day.
Rent was paid in full. There was no reason to go into his apartment. There was no reason to throw anything away.
Jason Friedman is Johnny's attorney. He says the issue of who was on the lease is irrelevant.
The apartment building, they didn't know when they threw all that stuff away whose stuff it was, whether it was the person on the lease or his.
And adds Johnny chose not to fill out the application or pay the fee required for one very simple reason.
He chose not to because he said, I want to resolve the situation with my property that you threw away before I decide if I'm going to stay in this building.
An attorney for the Hamilton, who would not speak to us on camera but did communicate by phone and email, said on behalf of the building, even if Johnny did fill out the rental application, he would have been denied because he already violated the lease terms as an unauthorized occupant.
With me losing all my property, like, that's the last thing on my mind.
According to the lawsuit, the Hamilton also alleged there was counterfeit money pulled from Johnny's things. Another reason they say he would not be welcome to stay. We asked them to provide a police report, photos or video, any evidence at all. They provided none.
They left me without underwear, toothpaste, everything.
Back at Johnny's, among the discarded pile of trashed school supplies with which his daughter was supposed to start the
Hey, that maintenance man, the same size as you, he got them underwear. He got them underwear. Man, they said he had money and everything, fake money and everything. That's crazy.
5th grade, we found our own. This play money, clearly marked as copy.
Dang, there's the fake money, his daughter's money, and it say copy. They said he had counterfeit money. That's, man, that man was paying $3,000 a month rent. Three bands? That dude was paying $3,000 a month rent. I ain't trying to pay that. $3,000 a month? And you come home and your apartment's emptied out? Dallas, y'all gotta get better.
Right next to what's left of his daughter's bed.
We sent a list of questions to the Hamilton via their attorney. They all went unanswered.
Well, okay, so what's up, family? Hey, what's up, family? I hope y'all like that story, man. And I hope Johnny and his daughter, man, because that's you know, that's only right, man. Like that's bad, man. They did that was not good, man. Hey, seems like he's a good father and he's trying to do what he needs to do, man. Hopefully, I wish all the luck, all the best success to him. And hopefully these people go ahead and his lawyer take care of what he needs to take care of, because he deserves to be not treated like that, but deserves to be taken care of. And hey, but check this out, y'all. On the way out, if y'all didn't hit that like button coming in, hit it on the way out, man. Thank you for coming in, man. And check this out, for real. It's a million other channels, and if you guys decide to watch this one, if it's just one of you guys, thank you. If it's a million of you guys, thank you so much, because, man, I already know that it's so many different channels out there that you can watch, but you decide to watch mine. Hey, make sure you get out today, do a little something for yourself, walk. Hey, are you walking today? Are you running today? Remember, nobody can love you like you can love yourself. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I see you on the